The Africa Renewable Energy Initiative is extremely exciting for a number of reasons. One, it is exciting because it was driven from Africa, it's going to be led from Africa, and it is going to be presenting an alternative model so desperately needed in the world today from Africa. But what is even more exciting is in exactly the kind of model that it presents. It is not the usual big infrastructure approach to energy systems. That, of course, that is part of it. But what the Africa Renewable Energy Initiative adds to the mix of the approaches on energy systems is the fact that it does look at community-owned, community-led, distributed forms of energy. And I think on the African continent particularly, that is exciting because it actually talks about power and power to the people. And power not just in the sense of now I have electrical power, but also real power to do things with our lives. Access to electricity through distributed and decentralized technologies is amazing. It puts power where people are. The underlying approach is one of massive transformation of our societies, of our economies, and if this is really held together, if we remain true to the kinds of principles that's in the Africa Renewable Energy Initiative framework document, if we remain true to the criteria that's being presented, then I think what we effectively having is a revolution, an energy revolution, and a powerful revolution. And this is in our hands. It does present Africa an opportunity to leapfrog into a future based on a different model for development. You know, many countries in the global south, many developing countries have taken the path that others before them have taken. And that has failed. And we must remember that energy is in fact a key driver of development. This model will leapfrog us into a different model of development, one that is more attuned to the needs of poor people and delivers on the needs of poor people, one that is more transparent and inclusive and in fact values the power of ordinary people. And that, I think, is what the world needs. So I think that's exciting, that it is an opportunity to demonstrate a new model of development that should be a best practice model for the rest of the world. And it's Africa's time to lead. And when I say it's Africa's time to lead, it is not just at the level of the governments, not just at the level of heads of state, it is our time to lead as people in Africa. So I want to say that the Africa Renewable Energy Initiative is inspiring. Of course it is at a startup phase, and the success of it depends on all of us. It depends on all of us.